Well, we're back to the whiteboard. As you can see, we've made some changes. Some things have happened. This is gonna be a little bit weird of a video because I started filming it a week ago, almost. And it's currently Sunday before Memorial Day. The last filming was done Wednesday, and some of it was done before that. It started to pour when I was trying to install the floor. Ooh, that kind of rhymes. So I had to give up on that. So we're gonna do that all today. Yeah, as you can see, we're gonna fix this motor is the plan. We've got all of our parts delivered and everything else. So it's gonna be a good episode. Let's go back to Ben a while ago. Well, I tacked in the carpet off camera as I needed to go find tiny nails to tack it in. Well, you can see it fits. Now we just need to install this metal rail that holds it up, and then we should be good to go with the flooring. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna install the seat that's supposed to go here. And then it's almost flooring time. Let's roll the time lapse. Well, we got this part done. It's definitely starting to come together. I mean, look at that. We got our floor installed. That should be pushed up. That's gapped just fine. It's still movable. I just put a chair in just so I could center everything, but it looks pretty good. I mean, we got some black carpet down. We got our compartment made. We got the back and the front of the chair. I mean, she's coming along. Next, we're gonna do the floor, but first I'm gonna make lunch because I'm hungry. Let's do it. Well, it's currently pretty cold and still raining a little bit, so we moved inside. Now we're gonna pivot and work on these seats. As you can tell, even on some of these other ones, there's still some mold and mildew that's fading in the sunlines. So we have to take care of that. We got some here, some on the dual seat, some on the tiny seat. You can see I already did some remover on this. So I found a chemical that works. As you can tell, the bottle was leaking a little bit, and I put it on the actual seat itself. I mean, look at that difference. So we're gonna get into it. Let's put our PPE on and get to it. Okay, well, for starters, I forgot to start the time lapse. So you didn't get a time lapse of those chemicals working, but it's okay. As you can see, this one especially, there was a lot of sun damage and some staining that did not come off. But at the end of the day, for a 38-year-old boat, these look pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. If you expect perfection, you're never gonna be satisfied. I didn't expect perfection. Again, this is over double my age, so for how long these things have sat outside, sat in the sun, you can see there's a little staining there, but they look so much better. I mean, this one, uncomparable. They all look really, really good, especially this double seat. Even about the shine back. So yeah, that's a wrap with these seats. Let's move on to the floor. It has stopped raining. Well, we got a little rain delay. Excuse my hair, it's very windy. It rained for about a good 2.5, 3 hours, basically the afternoon, which sucked because I was trying to get this floor installed. We did the seats instead, but it all worked out. It all works out, always. We have 1 hour and 15 minutes before darkness, and it's supposed to start to rain. The goal is to get this flooring in. I have no clue if I can do this. I might be biting off way more than I can chew, but I got the flooring, got the glue, got a knife, got some scissors. Let's see if we can do it. Let's get to work. Well, we got it done semi-well, I guess you could say. I made some mistakes, definitely. I mean, my first mistake was this line clearly was not straight, which based off of how bad it's off, I'm guessing the factory edge wasn't straight either. So, whoops-a-daisy, we'll have to patch that, whatever. I knew it wasn't going to be enough, so it's okay, we have some filler to put in later, at a later point. Around here, this joint is actually pretty good, I have to say. And then here needs to be trimmed up too. Trim the sides. This is messed up too because the factory edge wasn't straight again. So, story of this, it's just a pain. That's life. I'm gonna cut some other pieces off camera to fill in some gaps, and then we might try to get this glued down tonight. If the rain catches up, it catches up. That's life. Let's move on. As you could have guessed, after I took this video, as karma has it, it started torrentially downpouring. So Mother Nature ended this workday there. Now let's throw you back to the most recent work on the boat.
One eternity later.
Well, I've got all the carpet in the front taken care of. Still gotta dry a little bit, but it's looking good. Let's go put the seats in and clean it up for a final result. It's looking pretty good, I gotta say. Granted, the seats have been sitting in my garage, so they're pretty dusty, but it looks pretty solid. Let's move on to the back. Well, as you can see, the pieces are all drying up so far. We got 4 left. I just finished pre-cutting them all. I mean, semi-pre-cutting. We still need to make some adjustments, if you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna get these last 4 pieces installed. And yes, I know that is all still red. That will be changed later. Call it an accent for now. But yeah, if we get this carpet taken care of, we can move to the floor. We are cruising and getting it done, so let's continue. Well, the engine. As you can see, this side is covered in grease. I just had the person who gave me the boat and one of his friends, who are both mechanics, come look at the motor. And well, we got some good news and bad news. First, CDI box is busted, so we gotta replace that. Look, we got a replacement part. And then we did a compression test to start everything off. You can see 110, 105, beautiful, beautiful. And we got 100, and then this one, what the hell? 10 PSI, that's horrible. It's like literally nothing. We ended up replacing these 2 solenoids, which are good. So we got 4 working solenoids. We still got to figure out why this cylinder is busted, but we're going to take off the cylinder housing tomorrow and try to figure that out. But overall, it's good news and bad news, and like, it could be worse. It's still salvageable. Not even sure what's wrong yet, but at least I got some good neighbors who are going to help me out, and yeah, we're going to get it figured out. But yeah, that's the story of the motor. Let's finish the carpet. As you can tell, it's getting late. It's pretty dark, so let's get to the carpet. Well, as you can see, circumstances have changed. I worked on the motor to try to diagnose some issues with my neighbor, who's a good mechanic, and well, it got pretty dark on us, as you can see. The normal person would call it a night. Me personally, I hate carpet and I want to get this done, so we're gonna do it in the dark. Got flashlights, headlamps. We're gonna get it done. I don't want to touch carpet for a while. I would like to get the flooring done, but I don't want to be out here for 2 hours. It's cold and dark, and I haven't eaten dinner yet. So let's get to the carpet and see you back in the morning. Welcome back. It's around 8 a.m. Memorial Day right now. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all the veterans who died for our country and served. So today we're going to get this flooring installed finally. I have it right behind me. I know I started this project around Wednesday, but we're going to get it done. We got it right here, pre-cut. And then we're going to install the last 2 seats, a Bimini, the seat pedestal. Then we're basically done the inside. Then we're going to do this oxidized paint. So let's get to it. Well, here's the current state of the floor. It's looking pretty solid. We got the hatch in. It needs a little bit of repairs. I need to sand this down. Slowly getting the rest of the floor done, making the patches and everything. Right now it's getting pretty warm, so we're gonna install the Bimini. Let's roll a time lapse. As you can see, we're in the middle of many different things at once. The Bimini's halfway done. My dad's on a work call, so can't really finish it right now. But Bimini's halfway done, carpet's halfway done, seats are halfway installed, so everything's just kind of like slowly coming together. So we're gonna finish up the carpet, then do the Bimini afterwards. Let's get to it. Well, we got the Bimini finished. We got the straps and the poles on both sides. It's up. It's looking pretty good. Even came with a little bag so it doesn't get wet. Let me show you the view from the back. Looking good, looking good. Kind of matches the colors of the boat, nice maroon. So yeah, we got the Bimini done. It's a little bit short, that's only a cork, but I'm also pretty tall. So for the average person, it works. Let's finish the floor. We got a few more pieces to glue down, and we'll add transition strips the next time because I did not buy them yet. Let's get to it. Boom. That's a wrap. wrap. All the floors are done. It's looking pretty good. We still gotta fix the hatch, but that's a later thing. Well, as you can see, there's tools and stuff still in the boat. You might be wondering, what is all this stuff? Well, I'm just using it to hold down the carpet while it all gets glued and dries. So that will be here for a while. But now we're gonna install this seat and the captain's chair. So let's get to it. Well, we got them in. We got the double seat that lays down into a sun lounger. And we got the captain's chair. It swivels almost 360. But I mean, the controller's in the way. I didn't want it to be too much in the aisle. But overall, it works. She looks good. Good sitability. You got your controls, steering wheel, which will raise up. Oops, sorry, my finger. Yeah, I mean, the controls are low here. This is the lowest the seat will go, but also I'm just pretty tall, but it's pretty good for driving, you know. You install your switches, your sound system, key. She's good. Let's get to buffing. Well, as you can tell, some things have changed. The boat's covered up, cloudy skies, and it's raining on and off. As you can see, I did a little test patch with the buffer. You can definitely tell where's the oxidized, where's the clean with the camera. So the goal is to finish buffing the side before it starts to downpour, which who knows when that is. You might be wondering, Ben, why are we only buffing one side of the boat? Well, if you take a little walk over here, there is a crap load of fiberglass damage, and I don't have the stuff to do that yet, so there's no reason to buff it if we're gonna end up repairing it. So let's do this side and let's roll the long buffing time lapse. Well, that's two passes with the buffer, one with the wool pad and one with the yellow cutting pad. It's a little bit wet right now because it's washed it down. You can see it brought a lot of the shine back, but it's not perfect. But at the end of the day, this boat is a 1988, which means it's almost 40 years old. So at the end of the day, you're not going to get perfect for that age. So I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's the buffing. This is not the end. We're going to do more buffing later, but for the senior project, it's looking pretty good. Thank you so much for watching the final episode of building in this series. There will be one more episode being published soon. It really means a lot that you've taken the time to watch it, and I hope you learned something and at least enjoyed watching me learn how to rebuild a boat and get it done. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing day.